Hi, my name is Allison Crystal. I'm a math teacher here at Redwood High School. I've been teaching math at Redwood since 2005. The purpose of my video today is to give students and parents a better idea of what the course offerings are after the geometry year. Let me get my slideshow started. All right, away we go. So post-geometry course options. So here we see a list of intermediate algebra, advanced algebra, and honors advanced algebra. All three of these courses are considered to be Algebra 2 courses. So students have already taken a first-year algebra class. First-year algebra, we talk about families of functions. We talk about linear, quadratic, absolute value functions, for example. And then in a second-year algebra course, we add more depth to all of those topics, and we also go beyond. We talk about rational and exponential and logarithmic functions, for example. We also talk about sequences and series. We also talk about probability. So all of these courses, they are considered to be Algebra 2 courses. The first class I want to talk about is advanced algebra. So I want to talk about why that course is so essential, why it's so important, and what type of student typically takes advanced algebra. So first, a typical student who takes advanced algebra is a student who's been very proficient in all of the math classes taken so far. So students who earn solid A's and B's in first-year algebra as well as geometry, or even a C-level student who works really hard and has really disciplined work habits. These students go on to take advanced algebra. So it's essential because it covers the state of California's Common Core math standards for second year of algebra. Again, we call that Algebra 2. The UC-CSU system requires that all students take 3 years of math. At Redwood, we prefer students to take 4. Algebra 2 is the minimum math requirement to be eligible for college. So we think of Algebra 2 as the gatekeeper course. We would love to see all of our students get through one of our levels of Algebra 2. Okay, our class supports the district's mission statement. We're looking for students to master core competencies and be able to critically analyze information. Students who are able to successfully complete advanced algebra are really well prepared for pre-calculus. Some students who were exceptional in advanced algebra can go on to honors pre-calculus. If a student has a different interest and is interested in a different branch of mathematics, that student could take statistics, AP statistics, or topics in modern mathematics. We also see students who are ambitious and would like to double up. A good double at this stage would be to take regular pre-calculus along with statistics or possibly AP statistics. Are there other options besides advanced algebra? Well, of course, right? We just have to adjust the pace and the scope, right? All of these classes are Algebra 2. We're just adjusting pace and scope. Okay, so after geometry, right, you can take intermediate, you can take honors advanced algebra instead of advanced algebra. So next, I'd like to talk about intermediate algebra. It's a course that is intended for students who are currently in 10th and 11th grade only. So that means that next year, the next school year, students who are enrolled in the class will be in 11th and 12th grade. So what's lovely about intermediate algebra is that there's really built-in time for review. So a student who takes intermediate algebra may have struggled in the first year algebra or geometry year. So it may have gone too quickly for this particular student. And this student may struggle to get a C grade in first year algebra or geometry. So this class, we lighten the scope, we adjust the pace accordingly. So we're able to preview many core Algebra 2 topics, just not at the same level of depth as we do in regular advanced algebra. There's really a lot of built-in time to review those crucial foundational first-year algebra skills. Okay, this course does also fulfill the UC-CSU requirement as an Algebra 2 course. which again is the minimum math requirement for college eligibility. So students who take intermediate algebra still check out that box for Algebra 2 and are eligible for college. Okay, after the intermediate algebra year, we have students who move on to advanced algebra. So maybe they need a more robust Algebra 2 foundation before moving on to pre-calculus or calculus when they're in college. Or a student may deviate and take a different branch of mathematics and take a statistics class instead. So many of our students move on to statistics after the intermediate algebra class. Students who take intermediate algebra are not able to take pre-calculus. We just don't think that the Algebra 2 content in this class is firm enough to support students for when they move on to pre-calculus. We have them take advanced algebra before taking pre-calculus. All right, our last option, so honors advanced algebra. So again, an Algebra 2 course, but now we're really beefing things up. So we're going much more in depth and we're increasing the level of rigor. So our Honors Advanced Algebra program, it parallels advanced algebra, right? It covers all of the same material and more. We have additional time that's spent on enrichment topics. This course is designed for very competent, successful math students who really need an extra challenge in addition to standard coursework. So these are students who have been very successful in math so far, students who can learn at a fast pace and pick up on concepts easily. So ideal students have a solid foundation, a rock solid foundation of Algebra 1 and geometry, and don't really need a lot of review of those topics. Students love math and are really up for that extra challenge. Students need to have a course load that can accommodate more time spent on math. Now, this is a big one. We always talk about balance. We want our students to take honors or AP level courses in disciplines that truly interest them. So make sure that you're not going to overwhelm yourself by taking on too many AP or honors level courses. This class will require about 45 minutes of work each night on average. Students in this course need to learn from fewer examples and do not need many examples that mimic or model every type of problem. I know that in my geometry class, a regular geometry class, I strive to be very thorough. I present many variations of the skill. And then when students go on to do their homework, they see that the homework assignment and the daily lecture are really well aligned. I tailor my homeworks to my lectures very, very smoothly. Now, in Honors Advanced Algebra, that's not always going to be the case, right? We might see the topic presented in depth, lots of concept, maybe a few examples, but we're going to see homework assignments that are not as well tailored to what the daily lecture experience was. So we expect students who are able to be resourceful. If you need more examples, be able to scour your textbook, talk to peers in the class. Make sure you can know how to go on Khan Academy or use YouTube to find additional examples. Okay, we're looking for students who really value the challenge of math more than an A grade. So it's exciting to take an honors level math class. You're with peers who learn at a fast pace, just like you, who pick up on concepts very easily. Right? Most students in this class are used to earning A grades and it coming easily to them. An honors class can be challenging for some kids, may not get those A grades that you're used to getting. So a B grade, a C grade on occasion has to be okay with you. We want you to value the challenge of math over the actual grade itself. Okay, one other thing to point out is that this course, while it's designated as an honors course, it does not carry the extra grade point for the UC-CSU system. So all of our AP classes carry the extra grade point. Most honors classes carry an extra grade point. In math, the extra grade point only goes to the highest level math course that is honors. So honors pre-calculus gets the extra grade point, but honors advanced algebra, it does not. Okay, our students who finish honors advanced algebra typically go on to honors pre-calc. Some of them may go on to regular pre-calc. And again, these are students who love math. So we're hopeful that these students are more open to doubling up. perhaps taking honors pre-calc or regulars pre-calc, along with AP statistics, for example. All right, that is the end of my presentation. If you have any additional questions, I would make sure that you or your parent make sure that you ask your current geometry teacher. Again, every single course that was covered in this presentation is considered to be an Algebra 2 course. So you can't go wrong. You will be college eligible regardless of the course that is taken next school year. Have a good rest of your day.